How's it? Today is Tuesday, February 25th. I'm technically on a deload, but I'm not deloading today. I'm making a face right now. You can't see it, but it's a little smug little face. Um, yeah, last Friday I had one of the worst training sessions I've had in months, maybe like 7, 8 months, something like that. I missed a bunch of warm up weights at Snatch, which I don't remember the last time that has happened, but usually I miss, first rep if I'm going to miss any lifts. And so I told myself, all right, I'm going to take this whole next week to deload. So I lifted Saturday, and then I started my deload yesterday with just real simple, easy power snatch stuff. But I'm super stubborn, and I still want to keep the back squat pushing. I started at 80 kilos many, many, many weeks ago, and I increased by 3 kilos every time I squatted until I reached 125 last week, which was hard as balls. Today is 128. That was hard. I think it was honestly a lot more difficult mentally than 125 was. I feel like my body was able to push better because I actually used my belt today. And normally I say like I'm going to use my belt at 140 or 3 plates. That's the threshold that I'll use my belt to back squat. But I think, like, look at how easy that is at 100. I'm like shocked at how easy it is. But for me, it's like if I can do the entire set with the belt or without the belt, then why not just use the belt in case things get bad or for whatever reason, I might not be able to make the set and I'm like frustrated that I get to 9 and then I miss the 10th rep. Like that would be the alternative to me using the belt would be something like that, and that would make me so much more upset overall. So with the belt on, I feel like the weights move a lot better. I think the thing mentally is that like it's just hard on my like endurance. The endurance part of it is very, very, very challenging. So at maybe 5 reps in, I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna fail any of these reps, but do I have the heart? Do I have the determination to just get to the 10th set or 10th rep? And for the most part, I do. I mean, not for the most part. I didn't fail any of them, so I definitely do get to the all 10 of them. Like, look at how quick that moves, right? I don't think that 125 was moving that quick, even at the beginning of each set last week. So I think this was a good move, I just got a few more weeks to get to 140 for 3 sets of 10. I don't know if I could actually do 131 next week just because these are all the tools in my bag, Just put the belt on. That's the only trick I have. So we'll see what happens. The remainder of the week is going to be really easy. So hopefully by next Tuesday, my body feels better. Maybe I feel a little bit more, not just rested, but like mentally strong. That's going to be the key for me. I think the biggest thing that I experienced today was I almost died. Maybe die is a strong word. I almost passed out, and I don't remember the last time I felt like this. I think it was like in 2018 or something. Maybe it was even earlier than that. But when I put the weight down after this set right here, I was seeing stars, and I definitely could not feel my legs. And that's not a good place to be. So maybe 131 is not possible next week, but I basically just kind of I do my best to not walk around. Like I remember like when I had experienced kind of that lightheadedness before. Like even that rep was really solid. Like even when I experienced that lightheadedness before, I remember walking around was the most problematic thing I could have done. So then I just am like, okay, I'm gonna take this belt off here. I can't really feel anything here, so I'm gonna just stay here. Because once you start introducing that like lateral movement, then your base becomes split, and then your center of gravity moves, and all these things, and I'm just not prepared for that type of thing. And then I eventually hobble over to this side here, this little sandbag, and I just sit here until I can catch my breath and like feel like I'm not a fucking piece of shit, you know? um, Look, one set of infinity to despair. Um, that is kind of what I'm feeling right now. And like right here, I'm like, okay, I can't really feel my legs. So, but I do want to try to get this little hip circle off of my legs, but it just feels so foreign for me to bend my knees like that. I ended up getting it off, and then I stopped the video. But like at that point, I feel a lot better. But I was definitely not okay. Yeah, I guess to keep in line from the rest of the week, the deload. I omitted the. Is omitted a word? I omit. Is omit past tense? I omit the overhead press altogether. Just because I think that like I do want to have that deload, and not just on my lower body, but like on my upper body too. Finished off with the usual suspects for my accessories: curls, split squats, some dips, and then some back extensions. Yeah, that was it. I think like moving forward, what I really want to try to do is I've been getting like very inspired by a lot of bodybuilding videos. I don't know if I'm going to become a bodybuilder or not, but I do know that if I have a bodybuilding kind of block, a little bit bodybuilding, still have a little bit of weightlifting in there, I'm going to get bigger and I'm going to get stronger. And if I can get stronger, then I'm going to be able to lift more. And realistically, I probably feel a lot better, like with the way my body feels when I wake up in the morning and stuff like that. So I'm just thinking about what I'm going to want, or what I want to do as I move forward for like the next week, and then the block beyond that. So yeah, pretty excited for where things are going. Hopefully I can get to 140 for the back squat. So it'd be 131, 134, 137, 140. That's 4 weeks inclusive. So 4 weeks of hard squats left, hopefully. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.